Hello, everybody, this is Taylor Valenstorm, and I'd like to welcome you back to Minecraft. Now, the last time we left off, I was in a different world. I was trying to get to the end, and after a lot of hard thinking and some just me rambling a couple minutes ago, I kind of decided that I was going to do something different this time around. Because as much as I enjoy Minecraft and as much as I enjoyed that LP, I felt as if I wasn't really showing off my personal potential that much because as much as I enjoy Minecraft, I've never been to the end. And you could kind of tell that I really didn't know what I was doing. And I kind of felt bad about that. So instead, I have decided to start up something else. This is going to be a challenge game where I'm going to be uh, it's going to take a little bit of time because I've got to explore the world and try to find a place. But the basic idea is that I saw this online once, or not I saw this online, a friend told me once that there was a way to play Minecraft where the basic idea was that you found a village. You, you traveled until you found a village. And then once you found that village, you had to stay there and not travel further than a half a day's away from it, and the only way for you to expand out your distance was to expand your village. So, the basic idea is that you start out in the server, whatever world it is, and when you get to the place that you, or not get to the place, but when you get to a village, you have to drop all the items that you might have picked up on during your travels. So, for instance, if I decide to get wood or like something to make a new pole, ooh, hi zombie, we're gonna run away from you. Um, the basic idea is that if you came across anything like that, or no, I came across, if you had anything like that, you would get rid of them as soon as those items as soon as you got to the village. And whatever the village had is all that you have. So if there are no trees around the village, you kind of have to find a different way to expand the village and things like that. So because of that, I have decided to set up this challenge mode, and I'm going to do that. Jeez. Okay, I'm kind of upset though because the world that I spawned into so far, the area is really, really cool looking, and I can't do anything with it at all. And it makes me sad because this would make some interesting castles and stuff. I kind of. I'm gonna. Can I find my way down? Okay, good. I think I can. I think I can. I'm just gonna. Ouch. Okay. Can I. Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Nope. Dang it. I did a stupid, but that was there was a reason for that. I actually just was curious to see if I could make it up there. Okay, now I gotta head towards the direction of those the mountains. I think it's this way, yeah. Okay, I did a stupid. It was worth it. I regret nothing. I wasn't that far from spawn. It does not matter. I'm just gonna instead travel around. Dang it! Like, I'm kind of really upset that I can't do anything with this or grab any of these sheep. Hi, sheep. Because look at this. This is actually really pretty. I really like it. That makes me sad. It's okay, though. I said I'd go around these mountains. I'm going to go around. Because I've got a good feeling about, like, it looked like there was a plains beyond here, which means that I could potentially try to expand out this way if I found a village this close to the spawn point. And that'd be really nice, too. Because every time I die. Ooh, hiccup. Every time I die, I can just, before I have a bed, I can just kind of walk back. Okay. Jeez. Like I said, I'm kind of like super upset. Pumpkins! Man. That I can't do anything with any of this. Look at all those pigs, man. There are a crap ton of pigs. I also don't think that I'm in the exact same area that I started in. But that's okay. Because, well, no, I'm in the exact area because I think if I was over that way a little more, because I remember seeing that in the distance. Okay. So, it's going to be, this episode is going to basically be nothing but me traversing the landscape, searching for a village, and praying to God that I can find one without too many issues. So far, I don't think I'm going to be that lucky. I hear you, Skeleman. I don't know where you are, but I hear you. Okay. Gosh, there's so many mountains in this world. Okay, there are some trees over here that... Okay. Was this where I was at? I don't think so. I don't know which direction I was coming in. I don't care at the moment either. It's not that big of a deal. Big thing is finding a plains, because that's where you'll normally find villages. Another thing that I'd like to mention before I continue. I have this set to where teats are on. So that way, if I absolutely need to, for instance, if all my villagers die, because that will potentially happen, I can easily spawn them in. That, and it might speed up my search if I happen to go on for too long trying to find a place. I'm hoping that I don't have to resort to using creative mode too often. The only reasons why it's there is for a failsafe, and that is all it is for. To ensure that if anything goes wrong, I could easily go back and fix the problem. Like, say, all my villagers die. I don't have to try and find a zombie villager to do everything and try it. Yeah, that's just, no thank you. Instead, I could just simply spawn them back in. Though I believe that every time all my villagers die, I will kind of figure out some kind of penalty for me. Because I don't feel like I should get off scot-free for having my villagers die. Anyway. What is... Jeez. Okay. That time I hit the water. I'm still super upset with myself because I really, 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 really like this area so much because it's so much mountains. I love working with mountains in Minecraft. I've always had a ton of fun with them. Extreme hills are the greatest. I love the biome so much because, one, normally the tunnels underneath, like when you go into the mountains, you generally find tunnels that lead you almost all the way down to the levels where diamonds can be found and such. And aside from that, it's also just a general, I find it to be intriguing to try and turn mountains into castles. It's just something I like doing. Okay. So far, there is another mountain in the background. I need to stop, like, getting distracted and running towards mountains. I don't think there's a plains nearby. I could say that much. What in the world? That outcropping in the distance looks really interesting. That would be one awesome fortress. That makes me sad again. Like this, I chose a random seed. I didn't even name it anything. It's just a randomly generated place. And like I said, I'm kind of upset because some of these things actually look really cool. Okay, am I on a plains right this instant? Because it kind of looks like I might be lucky. Gosh, if I can find... Yes! I am not going to complain. I am not going to complain. That is one decent-sized village, first off, and it's right by this freaking mountain. Yes, I am sold. I can see a couple of decent... Oh my god, yes. And it's not even half a day's away from... Oh my goodness, yes. This is the best. I am already happy. I found a village within the first episode. Yes! And look, a quarry. This is great. And there are trees nearby. I'm not going to be screwed. I was so worried I was going to have to, like, find a desert village. And I really didn't want to start with that because I was going to have to, like, destroy the village. And, yeah. Oh, my goodness. This is great. I am so happy. And there are cows! There are cows here. Yes! Legitimately best thing ever. Okay, what do you have for food? There are beets here. I have not dealt with beets, so that's going to be fun. Okay, there are beets. Okay, there is... Please tell me there are carrots and potatoes. Please tell me there are carrots and potatoes. At the very least, carrots. Or potatoes. I don't care. What are you? Potatoes! Awesome. Okay, so we have potatoes. And we have carrots. Oh, we have everything. The Lord has blessed us. And it's almost nightfall. So, yeah, this is great. This is actually a really decent-sized village, too. What all is here? Okay. I am super happy. That was weird. This is great. This place is huge. Oh, this is great. This is so great. I am so excited to start this up. Okay. So we have a relatively large village now, and this is now our home. So I should probably set the spawn point to here, honestly, even though I don't really want to. It's close enough. I don't think I'm gonna die. I could be pretty okay, safe, that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm going to head out and try and find some sheep. Even though it's late, and it's probably a bad idea to do this. There are a crap ton of pigs. Like, holy crap. And we have chickens. Okay. Those pigs in the distance? I think those are pigs in the distance. Okay, before it gets any later, I'm going to set my spawn point to over here. That's another reason why I chose creative, because I wanted to make sure that if I died and everything, I could easily, in case the village was a far way away, I don't want to lose it. So I'm going to quickly do that. And you could see the rock in the distance. That makes me so excited. Oh, shoot. There's a skeleton. Whoops. I got so excited that I wasn't thinking about the possibility of being killed. Oh, God. Okay. You shall not get me, skeleton. I'm gonna stay up here. Okay, I'm gonna set the spawn point into this place real quick. Give me a moment. Alright, world spawn has been set to here. So, problem solved. Now I'm just going to pretty much spend the night holed up in here for a bit. I will show you guys everything once daytime shows up. Okay. Managed to survive the night. Just holed up in here because it was easier. I'm gonna let this guy die. Come on. Any minute now. Okay, there we go. Death. So, now that that's done, my biggest first concern is finding sheep. Did you really... Come on. Come on. Come after me. Because I didn't mind if I died. I also wanted to have a chance to check world spawn. Okay, now that that's done. Okay. So, that's been taken care of. I probably lost a couple of villagers that night, just because it was a really long night, and I was kind of an idiot. I have to deal with all these creepers and crap. It's okay. Tons of chickens. Tons of chickens. So, yeah. The basic idea, like I said, is that I can't travel out too far, so I have to stay a half a day's distance within the village. My concern is I think I'm going to try and stay. I'm gonna like mark off how far I can't go. I don't want to go any further than like that outcropping over that way. So if I can't find any sheep nearby, I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Is like keeping. I really want to explore this area. Is there any sheep around here? That's all I want is sheep. There's a ton of pigs. Wait. Jeez. Well, there's one thing I know. There's quite a few caverns down that way because my Minecraft's kind of having a moment. So that's fun to know. There are some caverns nearby. But I think I'm gonna try and keep it to where I have to stay within, like, not necessarily viewing distance of the village, but relatively close to viewing distance. I have to be able to get back to my village before night. Every night. I have to be there at night. Which means that I really, really want to find a bed. So that's the big concern. Okay, there's pigs this way. Are there any sheep? That is what I want. Okay, game's still glitching out a bit. Which is really weird, because I really don't normally have this many problems with Minecraft. Well, it looks like there's an underground cavern here. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that this stuff stops having problems. Because the glitch is kind of concerning. Okay. think, let's see here. Still pretty close to the village. I still know where I am in context to the village. That is the concern, the big thing. Like I said, I can't go past the outcropping that's that way. I didn't. I'm not so sure about this way on how far I'm going to allow myself to go. I think that when the sun gets to, I don't know. I'll figure that out. I'll worry about that in a moment. Ooh, pumpkins! I am grabbing you. You are mine. Okay, pumpkins have been acquired. I am not about to complain. Okay. So there's pumpkins. Got a pretty decent forest around here. Probably going to set up a wood farm at some point for the sake of ensuring that I don't have to constantly run to the forest to chop down trees. Okay. This is going to be a long search for sheep. I knew there were sheep on the way to the village, but until I found the village, I wasn't going to allow myself to really grab anything. So that is a personal thing. I'm going to have to actually search for sheep. If only there were a ton of sheep instead of pigs there. That would have made things so much easier. Okay. Just gonna keep searching through this area for sheep. I hear the zombie. Okay. I'm getting a little too far away now. I don't really want to spend too much time out here. Okay. Oh my god, I hear sheep. Hi, sheep! Ah! That was annoying. Come on, come on, come on! There we go. Okay. I have 1 block of wool. Come on, come on, give me 2, give me 2, give me 2, give me 2. Nope. Okay, so I have 2 now. I have 2 things of... Alright, I just need to find 1 more sheep. Ah, ha 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 ha! I regret nothing of this choice. I could have lured them closer to the village and kept them, but you know what? I'm a little more desperate than that. I want a bed. The bed is the biggest, most important part of this entire endeavor. If I don't have a bed, I'm going to end up losing villagers constantly, and I really don't want to be within the first few minutes of the game and already be kind of at an impasse because of all that. The village is still within distance, within viewing distance, so I can head out into this forest without any problems. I don't think I'm going to end up leaving on the half a day's journey. I'm probably actually going to force it to where I have to be at least somewhat inside of my village, and be able to get to it within a few quick seconds. The village is relatively large, though, so I don't think I'm going to run into too many problems with that. Expanding it's going to be interesting because I noticed a couple of problems when I got into the village. A couple of things is that it's not fully even, so I think my biggest concern is going to be evening that out for a bit. And then once I even the village out, I'll focus on the other aspects that I will need to continue building. Now I'm going to quickly... I'll come back to this area in a bit. Okay. Because I figure I'll let those things despawn and then go back and grab them. Okay. Made it back to the village. I had to go into creative for a quick second to fix some things up. Wanted to make sure that everything had been set. Now have my bench. Now have my bed. I'm going to try and keep my bed out of the way of the villagers, so I'm going to call this area up here my bed. This will probably be my little fortress area. because I like villagers. I like dealing with them. They're not bad. They can get annoying at times because of the ant and hers, but honestly speaking, the only concern that I'll have is at night when the village starts getting bigger, they'll all try and pile into a couple of specific houses. I found that out the hard way the first time I did this, but because of that, I want to make sure that my bed is accessible to me at all times, so I need to make sure that my items are higher up. So probably what's going to be happening is that little castle area is going to expand out, and I'll adjust the housing situation a little bit more. The big concern that I've got right this instant, obviously, is trying to find enough resources. I can already see coal over here in that area, so I'm going to most definitely be working towards a pickaxe and everything with that. It looks like the wood sources that I'm going to be using, for the most part, in this area, is going to be a little bit of spruce, because I can see some spruce in my screen right this instant. Some oak and birch, which isn't bad. All three are pretty decent sets. It's not like they have... Well, you're a stupid pig. It's not like any of them have any specific statistics or anything to them. I just... I'm trying to get a good feel of the area itself. It is getting close to nighttime. I hope that I can get back in time. I just wanted to... Oh, hey, there's a sheep. Cool. Alright. I have... Well... Dang. Is that all you dropped? Well, that's kind of you. Anyway, so the... I need to get back to the village. Run. So, anyway... The basic idea is that I wanted to try and get a couple of birch trees that are actually in the village. That way I can constantly start up a farm. I'll probably actually head out, grab some spruce too, and also oak, and place them down near the village itself. That way I'm not constantly traveling into the villages, and I can actually focus more on the building over that of anything else. Okay. I have made it to the village by nightfall. Everything is good. I'm going to set down that tree right there. The farm area will be in this little area for the time being. Okay, everybody's rushing off to bed. I don't necessarily blame them, because I'm getting ready to do the same thing. And with that, this is the new setup for Minecraft. I honestly am a lot better at doing this stuff than anything else. So... with that being said, I hope that you enjoyed it. If you liked it, press that like button. If you're new to, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you next time. I am outside of my house. Okay then. Anyway, hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.